Hey everybody, Logan here. Today we're taking a look at another set of Hall Effect Joy-Con for the Nintendo Switch. Yes, we're all getting tired of drift, especially this late in the Nintendo Switch's life cycle, but nobody wants to come back to their OG or Switch OLED and have to worry about drift in the future. Nobody wants that, and especially right now, why bother spending a ton of money on another set of Joy-Con that are just going to get drift? Now, this time we're looking at the DOYOKY, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, Epoch Game Controller. Yes, some people will pronounce that differently, but as far as I know, that is pronounced Epic for this controller. Now, this is slightly different than some of the ones I've covered before, and I really like the look. I like the grips, I like the lighting on it. Hopefully, it's as good as it looks. So far, I'm impressed by looking at the box, but we're going to take a closer look, see what it says, test it out on my OLED. Let's find out. Here we go. The DOYOKY Epoch Game Controller, which you can see is clearly Joy-Con, and that's the bridge in the center. We've got lights, but otherwise I think that's all that this box really shows. If you look at the back, it just gives you general information and contact, nothing else. Well, we can see that there are back buttons, so that's pretty cool. And if you look at the front, I'm pretty sure that's some kind of button customization. We'll see that a little better in just a moment. Now let's open this up. There we go. Let's get that plastic off of there. One thing you can see just by opening it right away, the sticks are that Nintendo 64 GameCube style stick, which is pretty nifty. Oh, okay. There's other sticks in there. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, you can clearly see that's very, very GameCube-esque. Except it's flat. I do like that. Oh, look at the light. Okay, that's nice. So we already got some power. We have your regular plus and minus button, capture and home. And if I'm looking correctly down here, you have your turbo, your macro, and your light buttons as well. So that's pretty cool. We got plenty of features. It's interesting that they put it on there. A lot of other controllers will put them somewhere on the back or maybe in odd little places, but that's an interesting placement. That's cool nonetheless. So each one has individually mounted charge ports on the back for Type-C. Pretty standard with a lot of these like this, so you can charge them independently or charge them on the switch dock. So you have your BAYX standard switch fare and a solid standard D-pad. Not clacky, not loud, nice. And now we even look at the top and you can see an extra set of programmable buttons. You got your L and R, ZR, and ZL. So you've got extra ones up here as well as ones back here. And these buttons, the macro will allow you to set those too. Interesting. I like that. You have your little eject buttons. So you can slide that off. Pretty simple. Let's take another look at the back. Now this is a little different. In terms of setup, they're usually round on a lot of them. Here they are long, elongated. So if you go back, you can press it with however you want. That's pretty cool. I do like that. So I like the standard trigger style. Not too loud, but not too quiet. You know you're pressing it. Alrighty. Now, you know what we have to do? Well, you can see when it's charging right there. That's pretty cool. Type-C. Thank you. So you can run this as a wired controller right here and also charge it when you see it right here. This is a very, very good design. I like that. Hands down, one of the best. Having that right there and allowing it to charge, oh, chef's kiss. This is a fantastic design. And then you've got the company name there. I do like that leather styled. It's more of a rubber grip, more comfort, feels better in the hand. I really like the way this is. This is one of them you can use as a controller, and it feels nice. That is really nice. So let's set this aside. Oh, wait. So you have different sticks. You guys can see that. You've got nubbins like you would for the GameCube. And then standard sticks if you like that standard Switch Pro controller, I guess you could say, style. There, let me take that out. And another nubbin if you want to run straight nubbins, which is really cool. There's your instruction manual and one Type-C cable. Now, normally I go, oh, why don't you give you two if you have two on the bottom? These are optional, as well as this one. I would say just plug it in there. Good to go. This is nice. I do like this. This might be one of my favorite ones thus far, right out of the box. But until we test it on my Switch, there's no way of telling. So let's turn on my Switch. There we go. Take off the standard red Joy-Con. Put that there. They should sync right away. Nice. And they look good on the red. The black on the front, that's slick. Look at that. Snappy. I like that. All right, so we are going to boot up Crisis and see how it plays with all its functionality and glory. Okay, here we go. Game is loaded, because we all know it takes quite a little time to load, but there you go. First things first, people are going to ask, does it have gyro? Yes. So we can already go and turn that off. So let's nice and smooth. Everything looks and feels really snappy with this. So that is pretty cool. We're going to try one thing rather quickly. We're going to take it off. Remove them. It recognizes them individually. So that's pretty nifty. Or you can move that right there. Awesome, works just fine. Let's turn the gyro back on. Just fine. Just fine. So I think this is a really good replacement for your Joy-Con. One, it just feels a lot better in the hand. I like the lights. Now right here, you can adjust the rumbles. That's going to be your motor button. And as you press it each time, you can adjust the intensity. Here, you have your light button. Just pressing it allows you to change it. And then there's your turbo and your macro. So your mapping button, as it says in the instructions, or most people call it your macro. So you can put whatever you want, and then it shows exactly how to do it in the instructions, which is fantastic. It's going to be pretty standard. You'll hold this, hold that, map it however you want. Awesome, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And then you can change each one individually in terms of intensity on vibration and light. Do we have, oh, purple, purple, red, and red. There we go. Got to do the red, right? Okay. So I think this is pretty nifty. Let's put it back on one more time. You got that little snappy, is always good. One thing I like, I didn't notice this before, it now shows that my Switch is red and the Joy-Cons are, well, black or standard gray. I like these. This is a solid pickup. If you guys are looking to get it, you can pick it up. Check out the link in the description below. You can definitely get it there. I think these are awesome. Definitely some of the best Joy-Con replacements I've used thus far, and I've tried quite a few. And I think I'm honestly going to say this is the best. I love the way it feels. I like the way it holds in the hand, and I like all the functionality. Let's take these off real quick. Very simple. We're going to just snap a regular one on. Very easy. Wow, that just pops right on. No mess, no fuss. Those are taller. I don't know if you guys can tell, but those are much taller. So you can do it on the front or on the sides. So you have that there. You got that option. Or you can replace it with the little nubbins. A lower profile, much smaller nubbins. Some people like nubbins. And then you can just do that. Little interesting. Keeps it a little lower profile. I wouldn't do that myself. I would keep one regular one and then one nubbin. The nubbin is very smooth. Hey, but hey, if you like that GameCube style nubbin, personally, I think I like these two the best. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be my choice. Tell me what you guys think of the Epoch Game Controller with Hall Effect sticks from DOYOKY. Did you pick this up? Are you interested in picking this up? It's not a brand that I've heard of. I've seen it here and there, but didn't know too much about it until they reached out to me, sent me this, and I really liked what I saw. I looked them up on Amazon, and I like it. I really like it. I can definitely say, I think I'm going to give this an A. If I had to give it a grade, I like everything about this. Let's just see if it holds up in due time. This is going to be my standard set going forward. I like the way it feels. It's sturdy. I like the buttons. I like the sticks. Everything about this I like. So I'm just going to simply give it an A. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. And if you haven't already, remember you can check out our podcast every Thursday night, 9 p.m.-ish Eastern, right here on Red Bandana Gaming. Thank you guys so much. God bless you all. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.